Will you tell me a story for 1 gold piece?
Thank you, Sonny. I'll tell you what. You see this door behind me? There's more stories in there than you can ever imagine. There's an old-timer keeping a shop, if he's still kicking, that is. The stories I've got ain't really fit for young ears like yours. Do yourself a favour. Don't get close to those darn birds.
I'll keep that in mind.
Birds.
I'll keep that in mind.
Get out of here, boy. I don't need your handouts.
Hello there again, poor old beggar man.
Did you get back me leg from those blasted gargoyles?
Yes, I did.
That's nice of you, son. How about giving it to me now?
First, what can you tell me about the engulfed fortress?
Hell and thunder, that was way before my time. There's not much to know. Legend says there was a lost city buried deep under the ocean, and it was built by alien beings living on Vulcane a long time ago.
Sounds like a far-fetched story to me.
That it does, son. But if there's an old city down there, it's guarded by a horrible gorgon. I should know. I lost many a good sailor to that beast.
Do you suppose that these alien beings have anything to do with the Mecubars?
Shh, not so loud. Where did you hear about those people?
Let's just say a little fairy told me.
I don't know what kind of trouble you're up to, son, but I don't want no part of it. Now, where's my leg?
What leg? Oh, that leg, right. Sorry, old man, but I lied. Those gargoyles in the house already ate it.
Get out of here, you little worm. I hope they kill all you, smear you across the hull covered with poison barnacles and toss your gizzards to the sharks.
A one-legged beggar is sitting down and enjoying some good weather.
I could just go on in and peek around.
A closer look reveals nothing more of him.
That must be the old guy the beggar was talking about. It looks like he's been here for centuries.
There's another desk for anyone who wishes to spend the rest of their life in the library.
This place is filled with books. It's too bad I don't know how to read real good. Okay, I'm looking at it. So what about...
Those three in particular are my favourite ones in the whole library.
These old candles offer the only light when Isaiah is reading late at night.
Okay, I'm looking at it. So what about it?
Quickthorpe is not able to do that.
Please, by all means, help yourself. Those books are on self-help and personal improvement. They're quite popular these days.
It's a nice desk he's got, but it looks like it was built for someone with very short legs.
Quickthorpe is not able to do that.
I don't see the point in taking...
There is a ladder for anyone wanting to take books from the upper shelves. Only Isaiah is allowed to use the ladder. That would not be very polite of Quickthorpe.
Have you seen a sexy fairy in a cape?
Young man, I don't carry that kind of trash.
What kind of trash do you carry?
The adult section is in the back room, but it's closed today for an inventory.
You shouldn't speak about Iris in that way.
Is it Iris you're talking about? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, she flew in here not long ago. You must be the boy she was telling me about.
That's right. My name is Quickthorpe.
Quickthorpe, is it? That's quite a special name for a special person. Iris has asked me to give you something I've been keeping here for many years.
I can't wait to see it. What is it?
Not until I'm sure you're the man.
That must be the old guy the beggar was talking about.
Isaiah is a wise old man with a crazed look in his eyes that cuts through you like a knife.
It's a nice place you got here, sir.
Shh.
I found this book in the same tower where Iris was held prisoner.
Let's see here. Memories of an Enchanted Evening. I've been looking everywhere for this book.
If that isn't proof, I don't know what is.
Thank you, Quickthorpe. Iris told me about your mission and has asked me to help you. Please, take this ancient key. It's the only thing I have left from the time of the Mikubars. Guard this key during your quest, for the jewels that you seek must be properly placed into it. This key and its jewels are the only future for the people of Balkane. And you, Quickthorpe, are their only chance for that future. When you have reclaimed the fourth jewel, you will then know what you must do. By the way, you might as well take this old key. I've no idea what it's for, but it could be useful.
What kind of books do you have here?
There's all kinds of books in this place. It all depends on what you're looking for.
Do you have anything on animal husbandry?
Not anymore. Most of the books have all been destroyed by the snake demon.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Those darn gargoyles next door are a nuisance, too.
Is there any connection between those gargoyles and the snake demon?
Everything inhuman in these lands has some connection with that evil beast.
Can you tell me where I might find the snake demon?
I wouldn't even wish you to find him. He's an evil beast. Just step out to the town square. It's on your right.
Don't worry about me, old-timer. That snake's going to be mincemeat after I'm through with him.
Now, what is that supposed to prove?
It's the spear you took from the lizard guard. It looks like the gargoyle's actually chained to his perch. Quickthorpe cannot open the lock like that.
That's not exactly what I had in mind. I don't see anything else of interest. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, I'm looking at it. About it. I don't see anything else of it.
Little human, you should know better than to come barging in my house without knocking.
Nice looking kids you've got.
Flattery will get you nowhere with me.
I should think not. By the way, is that the old beggar's leg you're eating?
It was. Now it's smoked jerky. Would you care to have a chew?
I was rather thinking of returning it to him.
That would be a nice gesture on your part. Why don't you come here and take it?
On second thoughts, I'll let you keep it.
Too bad you don't know what you're missing.
Hey, little guy, why the long face? As the man said to the pony.
I've been grounded for not doing the chores.
I know how you feel. Where's your mommy?
I don't know. She ran off with a sailor when I was little.
I guess I can't blame her, if you know what I mean.
At least I've got my red ball, and there's super lollipop.
That's the spirit.
Nothing beats taking candy from a baby to brighten your day, is there?
It's better than ripping the leg off of an old beggar.
I can't argue with you there.
Hey, little guy, why the long face? As the pirate said to the crocodile.
You've just taken my lollipop.
And don't you ever forget that. Where's your mommy?
I don't know. She ran off with a sailor when I was little.
I guess I can't blame her, if you know what I mean.
At least I've got my red ball.
That's the spirit. Those children are just as playful as can be. They look real intelligent, too. There are some cranberries on the table.
They look delicious too.
I'm not falling for that trick. Well, what have we here? A large chest? I'll bet it's filled with chopped body parts. Something tells me I'm better off not looking behind there. I've never seen anything like it. I'll bet those doors are made of pure polyurethane. That building looks like it was designed by some wacky cult worshipper.
The cabin boy works hard to earn his keep. Despite his appearance, he's a really bright boy. Poor kid. Looks like he's got it tough.
I wonder what's down there. I'll bet that goes down into the galley.
Stand back, son. The galley's off limits to civilians.
On second thoughts, he might not be an easy character to deal with. He looks like a salty old dog. I'll bet he could sail this old tub anywhere. That cannon probably comes in handy against pirates. I'd like to, but it would probably be my last shot.
Actually, this is the petrified head of the captain's first wife.
I didn't know ships had doors.
It looks like it goes to the captain's cabin.
I really couldn't be bothered.
It looks like it goes.
Get your vermin hands off that door!
Are you the captain of this ship?
That I am, mate. Welcome on board.
Do you think that this ship is seaworthy?
She's seaworthy, airworthy, you name it. She's worthy, all right. It all depends on where you're going and what you're paying.
Would you mind taking me to the Emerald Forest?
You took either a wrong turn somewhere or a pretty good hit on the noggin. I ain't seen nor heard of no Emerald Forest anywhere in these parts.
The engulfed fortress might be fun to visit.
But that's on the other side of the Skanker Range. There ain't no way I'm crossing that again. Hold on a minute. I know the roundabout way of getting there. Figuring there's some pretty rough seas yonder, it's gonna cost you about, let's see here, yep, 15 gold pieces should do the fare. Excuse me a sec. What in tarnation are you gawking at? Get back to work.
I'll just walk to Mickey D's. The service is better and it's definitely cheaper.
These are the gold pieces you found in the gatekeeper's. A closer look reveals nothing more of interest.
I'm not interested in any of your trinkets and toys, son.
That's nice of you, sir, but the captain would skin me alive if he ever found out.
Poor kid. Looks like he's got it tough.
That was a pretty mean thing he did, smacking you on the head like that.
Don't mind him. He's not that bad. It's easy to get around once you know how absent-minded he is.
You've done an excellent job cleaning the floors.
It's no easy chore scrubbing the blood and guts off after a deep-sea fishing cruise.
Can this ship take me to the engulfed fortress?
Anywhere but the Skanker Range. It's too high of an altitude for this old tub.
Can you rewrite those fares in the captain's book?
The captain will sure get mad if he ever found out.
I wish I could talk you into changing the fares in the captain's book.
I'm open to any suggestions. I have to go back to work now.
It's a sticky lollipop.
A closer look reveals nothing more of it.
I don't think that's a good idea. There's no reason to do a thing like that. Would you like to have a lollipop?
Thanks a lot. No one's ever given me a lollipop before. By the way, I already changed the price in the captain's log for you, so all you'll have to pay is 8 gold pieces.
I'm not interested in any of your trinkets and toys.
Can Quickthorpe vanquish the snake demon, or will he be reduced to smouldering toothpicks?
I better keep my distance. These king cobra snakes are poisonous. I'm here to take you out and stomp on your skull, you no-good rotten snake.
You're the mortal child who says he's going to make mincemeat out of me. I'll bet you don't even know what mincemeat looks like.
Sure I do. My grandmother makes a mincemeat pie every Sunday.
Why don't you try your little drummer boy routine like you did with my lizard guard?
You mean with my hypnotic drum? But how do you know about that?
Silly mortal. Angor sees all and knows all things in the lands of mists.
Rats. Maybe I should duck out of here until I've figured out how to waste this slime. That doesn't do anything. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
You're a persistent little pest, like the creeping insect you are. You should have stayed away this time. You're a persistent... You're a persistent...
Angor, the great snake demon, is now a shriveled piece of foul-smelling meat.
I've no interest in a dead snake. The hard part of this job is going to be when I have to hand these jewels over to some old coot when I've done all the work. Those poor suckers, that's a heck of a way to die. I almost didn't see this money hiding back here.
It looks like there are 5.
What the heck? I can always use the cash. I better keep my distance. That's not exactly... I really couldn't be bothered.
Quickthorpe can't see the shed from where he's standing.
You mentioned a roundabout way of getting to the engulfed fortress.
I did? Yes, that's right. But it's still gonna cost you. Let's see here. Yes, here it is. The engulfed fortress. We'll have to go by way of sea, so it's gonna be 8 gold pieces. Can you handle it, son?
That's still too much for me.
You know where to find me then, if you still want to go. Son, you've just sport yourself for one-way trip to the engulfed fortress. I see as well you give me a bit too many gold pieces, but I do appreciate the tip. Here we are, boy. According to the gyro thingamajig, we're spot on. Destination engulfed fortress.
But we're in the middle of the ocean.
That's right, and your emerald fortress is somewhere at the bottom.
You mean the engulfed fortress?
Right, mate. It's somewhere down below. It's quite simple, actually. All you've got to do is jump overboard and let gravity do its work.
But how will I ever breathe underwater?
My job was to get you here. The rest is your problem. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some work to do.
I didn't know ships had doors.
Actually, it's called a port. A port is used to enter one part of the ship from another.
I don't see the point in taking that. There's a piece of parchment with some mysterious writing. It might contain some useful secrets to blackmail the captain with. Wow, it looks like it could be some sort of magic spell. That doesn't do anything at all.
Quickthorpe takes the magic parchment. The captain's sabre is really more for showing off. The closest he's ever come to combat is slapping the cabin boy across the head. Quickthorpe cannot use the captain's sword. Quickthorpe cannot take the sword. In a well-lighted corner of the cabin stands a funky little dresser.
There's a bunch of jewels in the drawer.
These jewels are certified fake. Quickthorpe is not able to do that.
This'll piss off the captain in a big way, but that's his problem. There's a small box hiding just behind the chest. Wouldn't you know it, there's a lock. I'd rather find out what's inside first.
You'd rather find out what's inside first.
Maybe it's filled with incredible objects from the far seas. Maybe it's filled with junk. I can't get it open. I'm certainly not carrying that around.
A couple of books are there, but all the pages have been torn out.
That's not exactly what I had in mind. I couldn't be bothered.
A pair of smelly socks are lying on the bed.
These socks smell like old cheese. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Phew-wee, I can barely stand the smell of myself now.
I see the captain prefers old-fashioned pillows, among other things.
It's the old hairpin under the pillow trick. I must say I didn't expect this from the captain. As far as hairpins go, this one's not bad.
That is beyond the range of Quickthorpe's. If not for any other reason, Quickthorpe takes the hairpin just to embarrass the captain. I see the captain prefers old-fashioned pillows.
There's a small box hiding just behind the chest. I still can't jimmy the lock. I still can't jimmy the lock. Bending open this hairpin is a brilliant idea. I don't see anything else of interest. Damn, I'm good.
Inside the box is a single solitary precious stone. With a magic stone, you can do just about anything or absolutely nothing. But a spell would help.
That's not exactly what I had in mind. I'll take it anyway, just in case.
There's nothing else there.
I'm not interested in this box. I'm not at all interested in this box. I can't get it open. That doesn't do anything. This key must go in something or someplace special. That doesn't do anything.
The hatch is now open.
Dear me, there's a shark in the water. This could pose a serious problem.
A closer look reveals nothing more of interest. There is a hatch that leads down.
How convenient, there's a ladder. I'd rather save the pocket space for things I'll... How convenient, there's...
The hatch is already open.
It's not luxury, but they actually look comfortable. I could use a nap, but I shouldn't be loafing around right now. I don't really need a hammock. I barely noticed the handle on this hatch.
A closer look reveals nothing more of interest. Whatever that is, it looks toxic. It's quite goopy. It looks more like toxic gunk.
That strikes me as being a lot easier said than done. I'd rather not. It looks toxic. That must be the fan that blows the hot air up to the ship's balloon.
Quickthorpe is not able to do that. That would be an extremely stupid thing to do.
That must be the fan that... This must be how they get the hot air to power the ship. I don't see anything else of interest.
Quickthorpe is not a certified mechanic and should not be fooling around with the ship's engine. Quickthorpe cannot take the ship's engine.
I don't even want to know what's in there. I wouldn't touch that sack with a 10-foot pole. I'll pass on that one, thank you.